Hey everybody, today we're going to make a really good recipe that one of my subscribers sent. Her name is Ellen and she is from Idaho. It's called a crustless tamale pie. Her mom made it for her and her siblings as they grew up, and it's been in the family for over 60 years. And her whole family loves this recipe, and it's always all eaten when they make it. It's so good. I appreciate you sending this to me and asking me to try it. It's always makes me feel special to get a family recipe, and I just hope that I do it justice for you. And thank you for sharing it with me and allowing me to share it with all the viewers, Ellen. So we're going to go ahead and get started. And so what you do is you begin by crumbling and cooking 2 pounds of hamburger meat until you've gotten it brown. Then you pour off your grease. Then you take 3 tamales, and where Ellen lives, I imagine they sell those in the deli at Walmart, but they don't sell them in the deli in North Carolina. But I did find these in the freezer section, so that's at Walmart. So I got those, and you use 2 or 3. This is what they look like. It's kind of like a corn coating, or I'm not sure how you would call that. But anyway, what you do is you cut that in pieces, and I still have my hamburger cooking because everything you do you put in here and allow it to warm up. And I'm adding all of these pieces of the tamale in there. So now we'll get another tamale and cut it up. And this just sounds so good to me, the ingredients and all. And you know, I just remember that I was supposed to put some salt and pepper. So that's what I'm going to do, I think. Anyway, you put the salt and pepper. I hope I'm not totally destroying this recipe. And some garlic. Alright. And I just used what I thought that my family would like as far as the salt and pepper and garlic went. Now we're going to cut our last tamale. And we go ahead and put it in. And I'm just checking over the recipe. Okay, so Ellen used a culinary term that I will use with y'all. And she said once you have your tamales cut, well, she used the word cubed, so you can cube them like she said. You smush them. So you want to smush them on down into your hamburger meat. And these were a little bit cold because I just took them out of the refrigerator. What I'm going to do is cut these in half because I think that will help get them to smush better. since they're cold, I should have taken them out of the refrigerator earlier. But she said the coating on the meat helps thicken the recipe. And you want to get it down in there, smushed and blended with your hamburger and stirred around. And as these get warmer, they seem to do better. So we're smushing. Okay. So all right, so that's for right now. That's it, and get those good and warm or good and hot, because you don't bake this or anything, you just let everything heat up on the stove. And you want to have it good and hot. I'm going to turn my heat up just a little bit. Okay, and there's, as they warm up, they're doing a lot better. So you can learn from my mistakes about how you want to do this. Okay, so now I'm going to kind of fluff up my meat, my tamales, and get those spread out. And next you want to add a can of cream style corn. And I love cream style corn in a Mexican restaurant. I just think it's the best. And also, you add a can of chili, and she said chili with no beans. And for some reason, I got chili with beans. And I apologize for that, but please get chili with no beans. And you add that to it. And then you want to stir and get everything blended. And if you still see tamale that's too big, give it a smush and get it all mixed in. This really is looking so good. This will feed quite a few people, it looks like. So the more I stir and all, the more these tamales disappear, which is what you're wanting to do, is to have them disappear into your mixture. And then while that is heating, the next thing you want to do is take a bowl and some salted tortilla chips and put some in your bowl. And then when you feel like your mixture is good and hot and ready to eat, you just serve some up on your tortilla chips. And you want to have some cheese to put on top, and I have this Mexican cheese that I'll be putting on the top of mine. It says cheddar jack or Mexican would probably be the best. So I'm going to get some and I'm going to put it on. Now I'm going to put some cheese. I'm going to let you see. That's what it looks like once it's done. It smells wonderful, it looks wonderful, and I'm sure it's going to taste wonderful. So I am going to give it a try. Oh my goodness. That is so good. I can see now why her whole family loves this. Really tasty. This would be good like on a football night when you're watching a game. This would be real good for that. But this is just an excellent recipe. And if you feel like you'd like to make it, I don't think you'll be sorry. So, Ellen, thank you. Thank your family for sharing this with me. I hope that I didn't mess it up too bad, and I really love it. So y'all have a great day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.